The FML Theory Introduction. Throughout our time on this planet, humans have come a long way. We've evolved beyond mere survival and existence, leaving behind the days of life lived in caves. We've become more than our ancestors could have ever envisioned, driven by our dreams and their promises. Perhaps out of necessity, we've brought to life the inventions of our minds and fervently shared them with the world. Indeed, every significant technological advancement underscores the remarkable distance we've traveled. Driven by our love for humanity, we persist in creating, inventing, and finding meaning in the company of those who inspire us. As we build upon the work of great minds before us, we are witnessing in real time what the age of continued automation and artificial intelligence, AI, could mean for life on this planet. Because of these technologies, we will witness the revolution of our economies, education systems, businesses, and way of life. Some may fear the displacement of hundreds of millions of jobs over the coming decade. Still, I question whether anyone's dream was to have a career confined to an office cubicle. What is the point of considering a career where machines could soon replace us before we retire? This technology makes me wonder what it meant to seek employment in a horse stable over a century ago. As cars rolled off the assembly line, should one pursue work with horses or become a mechanic? Indeed, horses are still around today, but unless it's the Kentucky Derby, how many of us think about horses from one day to the next? So, what's at stake with AI and automation in our lifetime? Let's estimate that AI and automation could displace hundreds of millions of jobs worldwide. But let's also assume that these technologies will free us to engage in more crucial work, creating new jobs that could offset much of this displacement. For this to happen, businesses, governments, and educational institutions must collaborate for a near seamless transition in this ever-changing world. Ultimately, any organization that dismisses automation and AI is akin to not escaping a building that's on fire because, unlike a single company that catches fire and becomes an industry disruptor, robots and their software represent a game-changing disruptor for the global order. But they're not alone in disrupting the international order of what comes next in our future. Have you observed the state of our planet lately? Scientists have observed a substantial increase in the rate of species extinction, leading to a widespread consensus among experts that we are currently in the midst of the planet's sixth mass extinction event, also known as the Holocene extinction, primarily caused by human activities. Unlike previous mass extinction events, mainly triggered by natural phenomena such as volcanic eruptions, asteroid impacts, or extreme climate changes, what we're currently experiencing is predominantly driven by human-induced factors. These factors encompass habitat destruction, overexploitation of resources, pollution, the introduction of invasive species, and ultimately, the climate crisis. Global, national, and local actions are required to mitigate these impacts. All of this and the year-over-year widespread adoption of automation and AI will be unlike anything we've ever seen before. While this may appear daunting to some, we should embrace the fact that new opportunities are ahead of us and that our actions must precede our motivations to do so. Ultimately, what can we accomplish together if our jobs and the planet undergo such monumental changes? Harnessing AI's potential can free us from simple, repetitive, and tedious office and factory tasks. It offers opportunities to redirect our focus towards more pressing concerns that we've been putting off, such as averting the looming threat of a sixth mass extinction event and addressing the climate crisis head-on. This way, we can leave something unique for Earth's future inhabitants with a renewed sense of love, belonging, and purpose. With all of the years we've been exposed to practicing in and out of the classroom, reading, learning, and dreaming, our thoughts no longer exist merely in passing conversations with others who share similar interests in the environment, futurology, or life. Instead, they serve as an example of what is possible when we tap into the vastness of our imagination with the assistance of machines. After all, the convergence of artificial intelligence, automation, and the climate crisis, a 2C2, will become a critical intersection in this decade and emerge as some of society's foremost priorities. We will face challenges, but what we can achieve by working together will be remarkable. As we journey this book together, contemplate the trifecta that we will encounter within our lifetime. To enter into the new world, We'll explore the insights of some brilliant individuals who have left us with their visionary thinking.